Real music, where hip-hop meets the Great Commission.
Welcome, listeners, to the Real Music Show. I'm your host, Minister Mercy, and just want to thank you all for tuning in. And as you know, this is the Real Music Show, which stands for Rap Evangelists Altering Lives. Rap Evangelists Altering Lives, where we promote Christian MCs, we promote the gospel of Jesus Christ, and we promote everything that is honoring and glorifying to God. So, what we want to do today is, since the holiday season is coming around, we just want to encourage everyone. We want to say have a blessed holiday. We want to make sure that you consider God in the holiday season, because He is the reason for the season. And so what we want to do is continue on our theme, which has been how to represent God in an ungodly generation. And one of the things I want to share with you all today as to how we can represent God in an ungodly generation is that we do that through giving thanks and having an attitude of gratitude. What does that mean? Well, an attitude of gratitude is being able to remember and recall the things that God has done for you in your life, who He has been in your life. What has God done for you? Has He delivered you from danger seen and unseen? Has He blessed you in a way that you know that no one else could have? Has He delivered you from situations and circumstances that you got yourself into? Has He made a way out of no way for you? Has He healed your body? Has He given you breakthroughs in the midst of situations where everyone said it couldn't be done? I don't know about you, but I know for myself that God has worked miracles in my life. And so when I say having an attitude of gratitude, what that means to me personally is that I continue to, as the Bible says, give thanks unto the Lord for the good things that He has done. I continue to make a joyful noise unto the Lord, because, as the Bible says, let everything that has breath praise ye the Lord. So praise is one way that we can represent God in an ungodly generation. And so as we go forward into the holiday seasons, what I want to encourage you to do is to give God praise, thanks, and worship Him for who He is. Not always for what He's done or what He's given you, but for who He is. Do you know Him as your shepherd? When David wrote, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for His name's sake." These things he knew of himself. He restores my soul. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For, see, these are things that David knew for himself. Do you know these things for yourself? Do you know Jehovah R.E.A.L? Do you know Him as your shepherd? Do you know Him as your provider? Jehovah Jireh. Do you know Him as the healer? Do you know Him personally? Because if you do know Him and know His attributes, as He has revealed Himself in your life, no one can stop your praise. So, that's all I want to say, for this particular segment. I just want to encourage you all to have a safe and blessed holiday. And I want you to go into this season with an attitude of gratitude, with a praise, on your lips, and in your heart, And so Once again, God bless you. Thank you for tuning in. And as always, I'm going to end with a song. And I hope that you tune back in to the show next week. And, go ahead and have yourself a blessed holiday, folks. God bless you.
Yeah.
Awesome God, He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome
Our God is
God.
awesome. Let's go.
Awesome God, He reigns from
Yeah. I
heaven
like that. I always wanted to flip this journey. Let's get it. Yeah. Hey. All power, he contains it. The man on his own, abandoned the throne of approach across stainless. Death couldn't shake him or derail. 3 nails could pierce but couldn't break him and make him appear taken away from his mere nature. Not while slumber is hovering over the block. I pray that my peers wake up. We were born out of alignment. The perfect timing is now to check for a pulse. If you ain't rock by him, high and prone to be biased when I peep the timeline behind him and see no highness as high as him. He reigns Lord, firearms are too short to aim for him. Call him extremist, he leads Katrina's with his brainstorming. That's quite enormous, to say the least. Our God is a beast, his rap is the sound of a lion roaring. Since he's topped by none, I'm on hip-hop, struck line, screaming from the top of my lungs. Our God! He demands it, all pale in comparison. He owns the scales that you can't tip off, cause he can't slip off. So I say unanimous with no hiatus. My heart is bearing his manuscripts. I bars bear him, while the world swears by its barbarics, we declare him. Fist clutching the thin air for him, won't fold when it comes to make him in the wear of him. Breathe. He's exactly what we could never be. Born of identity, sinning better than a pedigree, killing out his feet. But say this is set his feet. Read deep from the choke on his destruction. Certain no one but him, only spits if you come him right in the end. These words serve him no justice. Yeah, nothing exists without his signature to allow it. Lord of the ring, cause all creation revolves around him. The I did more than a legend and some. So we both to the Lord through these anthems and sing. Real music, where hip hop meets the Great Commission.